But talk a little bit more about your inspiration in music, making music. I mean, I have a brother who would later become um what is it? What do you call that? The minister of music, and he was always into music.
Yeah.
And so I never could sing. I mean, I think I tell myself I could sing, but I want to hear a little bit more about your inspiration in terms of music.
Yeah, I think I've always been musical. So like my mom probably hated it, but somehow, some way she let me bang on her pots with like sticks and stuff. And I would take different pots and then check the tone on them and then label them different numbers and stuff so that I could create patterns and remember the patterns by the number. It was just it's something that I've always been interested to into, and I think, my dad raised us on like jazz music. That
Hmm.
was kind of his thing that he would really play if he had the 2025 version of the aux chord, right? And
Hmm.
so, right, he had the vinyl, he had the record to
Right.
go. Um, my mom loved, if anyone knows LA, it's a Coast 103.5. We listened to the old school, the old school jams and stuff, and every so often she'd play some Indian music. It wasn't very often though, but there was just always this love of music. We were in the car a lot. You're in LA, you're driving a lot. Um, and one time in middle school, the homie had a guitar.
Hmm.
I was at her house and I picked it up and I did not put it down for. I probably annoyed everyone there. Like I should put the thing down, right? But it was just access to something that I had never. It's fascinating, the tones, the opportunity for it all. And so, oh, and like when I was a kid, I played the piano, but in that corny way where you go to the neighbor's house and the older
Hmm.
sister kind of like teaches you to play piano, but it was like I wanted to play jazz, right? I
Okay.
was like, when do we play Miles Davis? Like, right, when do we play, right, these other things?
Do you
And
think that influenced your spoken word and just the rhythmic nature of it and the pattern
100%,
and the
100%. You could,
improvisation?
yeah, you could clock a bunch of MCs that have more similar timbre and pattern than like any, I don't know, like slam poet or something like that. Like I wanted it. It's I think vocals are so much more of an instrument, in a tonal way,
Yeah.
than a lot of people, acknowledge. And that's why some of my favorite MCs are weird with their voice, because like
Hmm.
I like to be weird with my voice,
It's so funny. With my interview with Stacey Robinson, he asked me my top five. Who are your top five MCs?
Man, see, and that's hard because like I'm like, do I pay homage to what got me here? But okay, so I have to just say El Boogie because she's got to be there. But I'll say Black Thought, um, Tyler the Creator, um, I I mean, again, it's like, do you do that or you do that? I mean, Yassine, I feel like,
Okay.
like
Okay.
needs to be there just in the spirit of history. Ah,
For
you
folks who don't know, that's Most Def,
yeah,
That's in
yeah,
Bay.
mighty. But then it's like, okay, God, I want to do something like new and fresh because I listen to a lot of new stuff.
Okay.
Not gonna lie, No Name is an incredible lyricist, and I
Ah,
can't wait to see where she continues to go with things because I feel like with that root in the poetry, the history, the intention of why and where she makes her music, I
okay.
think she's gonna do some incredible things. So I'm just gonna put her there because I think it's
Okay.
good for the conversation.
Yeah, because I've only listened to a few of their tracks, and so yeah, I can feel that.
It's heady, right? But she is starting to move like her latest EP. is moving into a place where there's a lot of space for everybody to get down, I think.
Huh.
So
Okay, well maybe you're gonna make me go back and take a second listen.